Okay, so let's try this again. Just my luck. I managed to beat Hildeberg, moved on to Cagney Carnation, only to realise that rather than resuming the recording from a pause, I in fact paused it. So the video just cut off prematurely, and I was having all sorts of lovely philosophical thoughts and amazing jokes and gameplay, and none of it you got to see. But at the very least, it does mean I've had some practice with these bosses now, so they shouldn't take nearly as long as Hildeberg took last time, which is which is yet to be seen, because you haven't seen me beat it yet. But so if any of my commentary feels slightly forced or stilted, know that it's just me trying to remember things I said previously. Let me try and recount something. Oh, damn it. Oh well. I mean, these things happen. Fortunately, it's one of those games you can just replay. It's not like a grand old RPG, and I've suddenly saved after having beaten the boss. I mean that would have been awful. But I think I know what I'm doing now. I think. Oh, don't tell me now. Is the game gonna no, okay. I was getting greedy. Oh, so close. She says, is the game gonna reward me now for my troubled recording? Okay, so assuming I don't make the same mistake twice, I will cut back to her final phase. If I do not get it in this round. I got very close then. Oh well. But one thing I was mentioning is how I'd recently learned about an old sort of parody animation of the time. I say of the time, it might have been like the 60s or 70s. It was way later than it had any right to be, but it was a very racist parody of Snow White, entitled Coal Black and the Seven Dwarfs. And I watched a tiny bit. I haven't seen it all, but I thought, my word, they really were awful back then. No, I say back then, it wasn't like the 20s or 30s. It was way later. At least I think so. But even still, it's like, gosh. But you've not come here to hear about racial insensitivities. I mean, this is. Yeah, I suppose it is appropriate for this game based on that era of animation. Oh god, yeah, that's what I get for that's what I get for discussing that. Okay, so now I'm going to hit pause, and we shall resume back at this phase. Okay, I almost forgot to hit resume then. I've I've done a little bit of damage to her final phase, but here we go. This should be it. I'm on my last hit point as well. Oh, don't let me lose now, having just almost beat her and then forgot to. Come on. Give it to me, please. 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 Yes. Oh, finally. Oh, the worst part as well was the run that I forgot to record. I managed to get a perfect S rank on her. Nah, not this time. That's the annoying part, is that you can see there, top grade S. So my perfect score still remains, but only in spirit, in my memory. Oh well. least we can we can start the episodes on this. Yeah, there we go. That's my wonderful S rank. Hey, I also collected the coin from this guy already, sadly. But yeah, of course, already beat Cagney Carnation. But yeah, that's not. We shan't dwell on the past as we as we play on this game based on the 30s. And it's a wonderful, wonderful tune they've got for this round. I'll try and I'll turn it up a little bit. So good, in fact, it's the one they put into Smash Brothers. So with this fight was oh well, I'll stop harking on about it. But yeah, you missed a lot of my initial panic trying to figure out how this. I mean, you're still going to see panic here. But yeah, this boss is very zany. He throws a hell of a lot at you. But I figured out if you sort of keep to the back here, you can. Well, yeah, it's not guaranteed, but yeah, if you stick to the back, I find it's a lot better. I also noticed the you can hear it's like a bad end version of Floral Fury, which I thought was quite cool.
Here's a real high-class battle. It's on.
I think one thing I do like about this game is that it wears its inspirations on its sleeve. It's very it is an extremely derivative game. Cuphead's design's very Mickey Mouse. Obviously, it's inspired by the rubber hose fly shirt era of animation, but it still feels so unique. It just sort of shows you can be transparent about where your ideas have come from, but it doesn't mean you have to just repeat what's been done well. You can do new stuff with it. Okay. Which I think is really cool. Whoa! I like those things as well. Little I think they're meant to be there's seeds, the helicopter seeds. I always used to find them at school. You'd toss them up in the air and then they'd spiral down. I was locked in there. If I had stayed, I don't know, maybe the rebound jump of the super might have gotten me over to the other platform. We got this. I won't need to cut so much for this one. I always struggle more with the plain stages anyway. Plus we got our new tactic of getting hit. Yes. So one thing I noticed is that these little chompers, they do kind of follow you, but they also kind of just will start going in one direction and then just stick to it. Oh, I'm not doing any damage from here. Yeah, I'll restart. Yeah, I noticed these little chompers, not these lovely little piranha plant platforms, but the little grass chompers. They will kind of start to follow you, and then they will give up. So if you can kind of bait them to go in one direction, then you should be fine after that. It's annoying because it's very inconsistent about their health. Sometimes it will just take a few hits, and then other times you'll be at it a while. Look at this one. Yeah. You definitely need to sort of get the hang of parrying more in this game, because it will help you tremendously. Okay, well, this is going very well. Not to jinx myself, but I'm doing so well. In fact, I reckon I won't get hit for the rest of the round. No, it's fun to jinx yourselves like that. I mean, it's true. I will do this final phase perfectly. And you have my word on that. Oh, come on. So now you want to wait till you've got a safe. There we go. Now I can use my super without worry. Go on, surely. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get close. Oh, I got too cocky. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, at least we got him. That's terrifying. Oh, that went considerably smoother than Hilda. 2 bosses in, you know, 1 episode. As long as I can, you know, not have like 1 boss for an entire episode's length, I can be content with that. But you know, we're only at coming up to 11 minutes here, so. So this is around when I when I realised I wasn't recording. I was about to start Treetop Trouble. So we'll do this and then we'll head on to Inkwell Isle 2. So fortunately, as I'm sure I think I mentioned prior, these run and gun stages don't actually aren't affected by the like what's the word? They're not affected by the expert mode, so you can just sort of, you know, go at them without worry. Okay, let's be 1 moment. Okay, so let's give it everything we got. I think that's from Skullgirls, but just gives me similar vibes to this game. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we'll try and go through all the coins here if we can. Try not to get hit, which I'm already failing at. Ah, damn. But one thing you can do with these run and gun stages is if you can get through the whole thing without attacking any enemy, you get a pacifist completion. It's just, you know, one of those cute things you can do if you're so inclined. Yeah, these bees can be a bother. Okay. Almost at the end here. I have to say, even though I don't consider the platforming to be this game's forte, it controls very well as a platformer. So we've got this this guy to watch out for, and he will remove the ones that his attack hits. So, you know, you don't have to panic. You know, they'll be fine holding you up otherwise. And make sure you wait for the screen to scroll. And there we are. Bravo indeed. Okay. Again, I should say, hopefully these episodes haven't been too laggy. I will, you know, I'm still new to this, so I will look into that if it is. Nice. So let's go check out the dice house. There's a very swanky gentleman in here for us to meet, with a very swanky tune. Yeah. That's it, there he is. There's King Dice, so yeah. We've got all 5 contracts for this island, so he'll let us mosey on over. Oh no. Ah, it's always nice we've got the support of Elder Kettle. Oh no, he's coming at the screen. He's going to take us to Brazil. Yeah, so in the next part we will tackle Inkwell Isle 2. Thank you for watching, and yeah, hopefully it's been enjoyable to watch. See you guys then.